Since the dawn of time, I've always feared being one of the masses, to be forgotten, to be left behind. I didn't want to be like an average person. Yet after an entire year of work, it has come to bite me again. I am not quitting YouTube, but I just want to vent my frustrations and pain I'm experiencing on a daily basis with YouTube and without YouTube. It has always been a part of me to desire to differ from the norm, to be different from the average. I have never been a very sociable person, more of like a quiet person to be honest, who never takes the initiative to ever begin a conversation, much less capable of keeping one. Beyond that, having interests like Minecraft at an age of 18 is much less desirable by society. It isn't just gaming like Dota or League of Legends, but a kids game dubbed by society to be made for kids. I also don't use social media or even enjoy using it outside of YouTube, and I am also very insecure about my height, which is not very tall. It just makes it hard for me to ever go out there to talk to people when my inner critique and like my own mind is pointing out everything that I'm doing wrong and how different I am from society. When I step outside in a crowd of people, my inner mind just warps my insecurity and perception. That makes me think that people are judging me and looking down on me, even though in reality that might not be the case. And to be honest, I never liked social events. I never liked my country. I never liked my school. I never liked my school after activities. Things that the average person would probably enjoy, or maybe that's just what my mind wants me to think, that the average person would enjoy. I hated the norm, and I really do even till today. But at some point, because of how warped my perception is, it has made me fundamentally hate normalcy and those who thrive in normalcy because their passions fits perfectly with society's desires. But on the other hand, I am a stubborn person, right? Whose stubbornness is to be reckoned with, which is how this channel survived. And because of my stubbornness, I never wanted to admit defeat or resign to take my outcast position in society and to be looked down upon. No, I will never bow down to society. Instead, I have always sought to be different from the norm and to accentuate these differences instead of hiding them. I wanted to keep my differences and myself while showing that it is indeed possible to blossom in a world where you don't fit into society, when you are handed a bad hand, and when circumstances aren't in your favor. Of course, and this is the byproduct of my work and is also known as my channel. In my country, which is an Asian country, it is hard to even start a YouTube channel, especially when you are still schooling, and many deem it to be a waste of time, as much as gaming is a waste of time, let alone even grow one. To grow a channel to such a decent size. I have posted a couple times on local subreddits about what I've done in the past year in order to spark hope in others who perhaps want to pursue a dream that society may not approve. And I certainly enjoy being a beacon to those who are different, who are outcasts, and who don't align with society. Those who have been with me since the beginning probably know how hard circumstances have been for me to maintain my channel for over the past year. The fact that I live in an Asian country, the fact that I was keeping an active channel during my major exam year, the A-levels, and the fact that I had zero experience in YouTubing or editing, and all I had was a MacBook, which couldn't even record at 30 FPS. And it was a painful grind to get to where I am. It is. The sacrifices I've made, such as studying in between my breaks and declining outings with my friends and even losing sleep just for my channel. Also that I can get videos out of my channel to keep it growing and to one day hope to be an oddball who finds some success in life. Suddenly, that day did arrive. Finally getting YouTube rank and 30,000 subscribers. It was my pride and joy, something which I can call my and mine alone, something which I created from adversity and from being an outcast. It was certainly one of the most defining moments in the 18 years that I've lived, thanks to you guys. However, even if this much happened, even if I felt joy, I knew I was bound to grow tired. An eternal flame doesn't exist. Even the universe will eventually become a quiet and dark void when the last star extinguishes. I have always wished that I could be normal, silently. I've always wished to fit in with the crowd, to be one of the masses, to be normal, to be what society wants me to be. life would be so much easier. If I could just enjoy the latest games, the latest hype, enjoy social media, and even enjoy socializing or going out. Maybe if I just wanted to be a regular office worker, to be a regular student who enjoys their after school activities, maybe if I just enjoyed that, just maybe life would be easier for me as compared to what I'm experiencing right now. I really envy normalcy, yet I hate it with a passion. It's an irony and a conflict that I deal with. Yes, my entire life is a contradiction. I want to be that something, yet I hate that exact thing I want to become. So what do I want to be? To be completely honest, I am tired. And this isn't about Hypixel Skyblock. This is about my circumstances and my life as a whole. I am exhausted. Just wanted to revert my life back as to what it was originally 1 year ago before I started my channel. To rid myself of the burden of trying to be different and trying to inspire others. Sometimes I really wonder, why am I trying to do this? Why do I suffer just to hope to be a beacon for the thousands who watch me? Why do I suffer just to be different? Why? If I could just be normal, life would be so much easier. But on the other hand, I lose myself. I lose track of who I truly am. I don't know anymore. The contradictions in my life, the bad hands I always have, the daily pain I wake up with thinking of how long I can keep this up, and how many people I will disappoint. I am being conscripted and drafted into the army for the next 2 years, but my weekends will still be free. Theoretically, it is still possible to keep my channel going, but it will still be even more suffering, just like how I suffered with my A-levels and YouTube just to keep both afloat. I want to end it all. I want to wake up tomorrow and turn back the clock 1 year ago. I just want to wake up and imagine nothing happened. I want to forget about the existence of my channel and to never do YouTube. I really want to, but I can't. I really can't. I'm conflicted. Every message I get from you, every encouraging sentence, and every time I get noticed, whether it be on Wynncraft or Hypixel Skyblock, anywhere, I can't help but feel responsible for making videos, for entertaining you guys, for making you smile. I can't help but imagine the disappointment of everyone if I end this. I can't. I simply can't end it all. YouTube has become part of me. It has enabled me to be who I am confidently and to embrace my differences to grow as a person. Picking up YouTube in the past year has made me grow so much and learn so much about myself. It's something I can't bear to do and the consequences that will follow. I can't give up, but it aches so much. But I will keep pushing on. And I hope you guys will understand if I don't post regularly as usual, or delay my posting schedule, or become inactive for a while. But I will never quit. Never will. To give light, one must endure burning. In some ways, suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment it finds a meaning. Such is the meaning of a sacrifice. To be a beacon to outcasts and to those who face challenges to follow, to provide entertainment and joy to thousands of people and to inspire those around me. This is my purpose. This is why I do YouTube, and this is why I want to be a teacher. And I will keep pushing on. Even if I may fall, I will get back up. If I have done this once during my A-levels, I'll do it again for the second time in the upcoming 2 years. Even if I am dealt bad hands over and over again. Even if I don't know. Even if I one day quit Minecraft, I will be back. I will never quit. I will always be there. I will always have a strategy and a dream to keep me going. With that, thank you for listening.